Welcome, mortals and my loyal Hexalites! I am Veronica Hex, your reincarnated necromancer, evolved. Oh, I'm crying on the inside so much. I can't believe this. I'm sorry I'm late to my own goddamn fucking stream. Fun little side note, as anyone who might be popping in, they would have already noticed that I have quickly retitled the stream and noticed that the thumbnail quickly changed right before everything went live. So, I was originally going to play Flare Quest Nui Nui, which is the original Hololive game designed around Flare, the Hololive Dark Elf member, and and it was a fun, cute, Mega Man style type of game. Well, I couldn't get it to capture. It just wouldn't work. I was trying many different things. I was freaking out and looking up some tutorials very quickly on YouTube, and none of them were helping me. I couldn't figure out I was able to figure out how to actually capture the game, but I couldn't figure out how to fix audio. So there was no audio to speak of. And I didn't know how to make it work. So I was just like, oh, well, this is a bust. Unfortunately, I can't do it. So, hi Grimmex, hi Plushie, thank you for coming to the stream. Unfortunately, it isn't going to be the original scheduled stream. We had to have a sudden reschedule in the idea that we're going to be playing Holocure instead. Which is also a Hololive original game that we've played before. So we're gonna play it again today instead, because unfortunately I can't figure out how to fix the Flare Quest original game that we were going to play, which is, as I said before, is another one of those really cool and really cute Hololive original games that was made by, I forget who the individual was, but nonetheless, we're going to make do, and we're going to keep it going. So we're going to be playing Holocure, as I said, and hopefully that isn't such a bad thing, and people will enjoy that. But I've rambled on long enough of my failures as a streamer, and being a tech individual who can't solve this problem. So we're going to just move on to the game, okay? I think I have it all set up. Bear with me. I still think I have to check the audio, so let me switch to the game in just a minute, and we'll get it all working, and we'll start playing. Okay? I'm totally not nervous at all. I have this. I got this. I certainly hope I do. Oh, Lord, have mercy on me. Okay, I know I have the music off at the moment. Let's raise, come back, please. Okay, The game audio should be on. Everyone should be able to hear it now. I'll put that down there, I guess. It's a little loud for me, but as long as everyone else is okay with it, then it should be cool. Alright? Somehow I made it here. I don't know how. Oh, shit. One slight problem. Give me 1 second. Why is the game capturing like this? I knew there'd be something wrong. Hold on. I'm working on it. Give me a minute. No, that's right. I'm doing the wrong one. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, I think I got it. Sorry. Terribly sorry. The game wasn't centered. I was screwing around with things before with the flare quest, so there was some problems. Lovely stuff. It is to be expected. Okay. You know what? Screw it. We're not even gonna bother with that. Let's just have this. Everything will be fine. Everything is perfect. Nothing to see here. I am a professional streamer. I know what I am doing. And by what I mean, I know what I'm doing, I have not a clue. Everything is empty. Brain cells, non-existent. Just don't mind me. I am but a fool. You're here for the cute girls, right? As I cure my fucking depression through this game. Okay. So, last time we played, we unlocked a whole bunch of the characters through the gacha. We played a few of them, but we didn't play all of them. We played as our darling Oshi, and we played as like Kali, we played as Kiawa, but there's a whole bunch of other characters that we didn't play. So we're gonna play with some of them tonight and see what we can do. I never even got to the second stage and beat it, so we'll see how things go. Let's play with one of my favorite Hololive members of the JP area, that is Ayame. Nakiri Ayame. We're gonna play as her, our lovely, sweet, and adorable Oni. We're gonna play as her. Kaguya! Michael! Oh, is it Michelle? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name. Welcome to the stream. Hi! You came just in time after I fixed all the scuff. Because I was originally supposed to play something else, but yeah, I had to, on the fly in the last 60 seconds of my stream, change everything to reflect the actual thumbnail, the description, the title, all of it. So, hooray for my incredible improvisation. Can I get headbats, please? Please? I'm slowly devolving into nonsense, and I'm kind of cracking into the abyss right now. But thank you and everything for being here. Everyone is so sweet and lovely. Okay. You always make my heart sing, Kaguya. You are my queen. Okay, let's play the damn game, shall we? It's like, shut up, Veronica. We're here to watch the damn game, not you ramble for nonsense and on and on and on and on. You're right. You're absolutely correct. Do please forgive me. As my final last precaution, if there's any issues with the audio with the game, please let me know. Disclaimer, I'm still recovering. You are my queen. Oh, Kaguya, you're gonna make me turn into a little blushy nonsense. Okay, enough. Let's play. Stage mode, endless mode. No, we're doing stage mode. Okay. I still haven't beaten this area, so let's just do the regular stage. Go! Now I gotta remember how to play this damn game. How do I lock again? Is it like this? Okay, I think I got it. Alright, I figured out how to lock and move at the same time. Progress! Die, little shrimpies! You are nothing to my blade! My blades are infinite. Supreme power is mine! My god, I'm really slow. don't know. I wouldn't mind a Veronica rambling stream. Well, there probably is going to be some rambling going on, at least a little bit tonight, because of this and, yeah. And we're playing some of my favorite games. Or, we're playing with my Hololive members. I am a stupid huge fan of all things VTubers, and it goes without question that the fandom of the Hololive universe is very, very much something I adore. After all, it was Galguda that was my Oshi, so I naturally have a deep connection and a love for all the lovely ladies who, perform, who do incredible work, and they're just so absolutely stunning. They bring me so much joy and happiness, and they're on many levels the reason why I'm here today. Veronica Hex would not exist without Hololive. It is just an absolute fact, and credit needs to be given where credit is due, because it just would never happen. Had I not met them, had I not met Holomyth, Ian, and all those lovely sweeties that eventually led me to expand into more and more of Hololive, I would never have aspired to become a VTuber. Never would have happened. You would be Veronica-less, if that's even a verb or a word. Oh no, I'm gonna make it one. Same? Oh, you as well, Kagia. Hololive brought you into VTube, and that's so cool. Hi, Greed. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy some Holocure. It's a silly, fun, cute game made by fans of the Hololive franchise, where you get to play as a bunch of the Hololive members and have some fun. In a very, I believe the style of game is like Vampire Survivors. Was that the game that this is based off of that started this genre? Or was there other games that came before Vampire Survivors? I just know that Vampire Survivors was the first type of game I saw that did this type of style. And then after that, I noticed other games obviously capitalized on its popularity. So, unsure if there are other ones that came before. But yeah, I could just gush all day about how much I love all the Hololive girls. I will forever and always have, a particular kinship towards the Hololien girls, even as well as Holo Console, who, like Crony, Bay, Fauna, and Sana. Eternal. Sana is eternal. May she always rest in peace. Our lovely sweetie. Our lovely warden of space. Unfortunately, she did graduate, but, it doesn't matter. She remains in my heart. Graduations are always so sad. I don't really like to talk about graduations all too much because it's never really a positive topic. How often do graduations attribute to, it's the end of that person's chapter. They're done and they just want to move on to other things. Well, strictly speaking, it's from the world of Hololive and many other agencies. It always kind of ends with, well, let's just say that it comes kind of sudden. And, I guess maybe those who follow it very strictly, the streamers very strictly, they might be able to pick it out. But the reasons given are always very vague. Unless you're part of the idol agency. And by idol agency, I don't mean just the generalization of idol, as in idols who get up and do a bunch of singing and dancing. No, I mean literally the idol VTuber agency. They're one of the only agencies that I know of, anyway. And I like to think that I follow quite a bit of VTubers. But that particular agency prides itself on the ability to be transparent. Which, in this day and age, when it comes to VTubers, I think is a wonderful thing. Transparency is lovely. So, you want to be able to communicate to your fans. What's happening? And guess what? Fans have questions. And yeah, guess what? Privacy is privacy. You don't want to, obviously, infringe on anyone's personal, information and other aspects about them, and that's totally understandable. But it always helps to a certain degree, you know, them giving you some kind of closure as to what is happening. You know, hey, if you want to say that this VTuber is retiring or graduated because, you know, they've grown ill and it's their health, then fine. You don't need to know about what they're suffering from because, frankly, you don't have the right to do so. It's called not FMLA, what is it? It's called HIPAA for a reason. You know, it's illegal for them to tell people what the individual employee is actually suffering from, so they're not allowed to say anything. But yes, it always is nice to, at the end of the day, have that sense of closure that, you know, people can feel good about, and then, you know, you can move on and feel a little better about the situation. I think I've only actually, of all the VTubers that I've followed, there's only been probably like a handful of ones that I even know of that actually graduated. I believe what was it, I think the first one that I remember that graduated? Damn, actually, who did? Oh, you know what? It was Coco. That's who it was, from Hololive. She was my first, like, real graduation. Yeah, I cried. It was freaking sad, and I didn't even really watch her that much, and that's what made me even sadder. I'm like, I missed out on this sweetheart, and she was one of the very few back then in Hololive that actually had a very good English, like, she could actually speak English. A lot of the JP talent of Hololive are sadly unable to speak very fluent English. I mean, they know words and stuff and phrases, but they're not capable to really, they can't really have a full-blown conversation, you know, which is unfortunate because it means that we miss out a lot on fun collabs with all the other, like, EN and JP talents, you know, so it's only happened so often where, because you don't see it occur, well, you don't see it occur enough, especially in bigger agencies that have a lot of members, and especially if they have those in JP and English talent, because unfortunately at the end of the day, yeah, the language barrier is hard. You know, I wish I could speak Japanese, but I can't. I'm actually quite terrible. I have just watched, you know, 30, probably like anywhere between 10 to 50,000 hours of anime. So, oh my god! Let me I have like no health. So as a result, I know some phrases in Japanese. You know, because while learning from anime isn't exactly the most ideal, it will give you a lot of key, like, simple phrases. Nothing that you should really 100% base on for, say, like, conversations, but you will be able to, you know, say hello, ask where certain things are, you know, or where do you have to go for places, you know? Because, I mean, like, the standard phrase of, like, Doko deska, like, where am I, you know? And so you can at least have some working knowledge of how, you know, the English, the Japanese works. And, like I said, you can learn how to say, like, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hi. You know, you might be able to say what a school is, or, you know, because what is school in Japanese again? I'm brain farting all of a sudden. Damn. I'm trying to think and play this game at the same time, and I'm failing massively. By the way, can I get heals? Heals, please! Oh my god. I need heals. Can we please, like, oh, thank the stars! Oh, alright. Ah! A moment, please. I'm trying to catch my breath. No, stop, shit! Out of my way, out of my way. Move. No, shit. Increase max HP by 10 after being hit. I don't know. We need, I'm not healing! Ah, no! Where'd you come from? Damn it! let's retry. That sucked. I'm trying to have a conversation here, game. Anyway. Coco, at the end of the day, was truly sad and unfortunate. But there are so many more happier things that have come of Hololive. Considering, like, their concerts, you know, it's just incredible to just be, even in the presence of a stream. Everyone is so pretty and so talented, and that doesn't just extend to Hololive. That extends to all VTubers. I have a bias. I believe firmly that all VTubers are here on this planet to bring nothing but joy and smiles, and I've said that many a time. I have declared long before even I debuted that my mission is, you know, world domination through joy and smiles. That's it. Because that is what I wish to bring. I care nothing else. I don't really believe in drama. I don't believe in being negative or petty or spiteful. I wish only to take the few people that might want to watch my streams and maybe make them smile. That's it. That's all I care. Or rather, that's all I care about. Oh my god, they're getting encroaching me again. Shit! Alright. Give me some room, you know, chum buds and deadbeats. A moment of reprieve. I'm trying to keep my collective thoughts in place as I try to figure this out. Okay. Oh, how do I do my special again? I figured it out! I don't know how this hits. Is she... Oh! I figured it out. She does extra... she attacks a lot faster. Okay. This time we have some healing now, so maybe I can have a little bit more of an in-depth conversation without paying as much attention. But yeah. I started VTubing all because of... I don't know if anyone follows me on Twitter. Link in the description. But the reason why, or rather how I came to inevitably want to become a VTuber was, looking... a very deep self-reflection, if you will. I'm sure a lot of people who say they became VTubers of this are similar persuasion. You know, for me, I've said a lot where I have necromancer duties. It's my fun way of saying I have a job outside of streaming. That job gets in the way of what I really want to do with my life, which is streaming and being a VTuber. But unfortunately, I have real life responsibilities. I have bills to pay. So I can't just say, fuck it, I'm gonna be a VTuber. That doesn't put food on my table. Right on the, you know, milk in the fridge. It doesn't work that way at all. So I have to start from the ground up and create everything by myself. I'm just little old me. No one else. I've done everything from my debut to all this prep and streaming itself by myself, for the sole exception, of course, of my glorious model, who is all thanks to my lovely mama and papa from Studio Nakayama. And obviously after that, all of my assets, I didn't make those. Oh no, hell no. They're all commissioned from the wonderful and amazing talent that I had credited back during my debut. They're the reason why all my assets exist. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have anything that you see here right now. So, I'm in forever and grateful to them. However, while they are absolutely attributed to that success and their incredible talents of having created what I have, they never would have been able to do any of that had I not decided to be a VTuber to begin with. And that is a fun little story, I guess. I mean, for me, it goes back at least like 3 years ago when I got into VTubers. You know, when Halloween and Galguda debuted. it was then that I started to know what VTubers are. And years later, I wanted to be a part of that community. The irony is that me as an individual, I never really got too vested in the whole VTuber community in the sense of like being a fan. I never really did any of that. I kind of just was a VTuber enjoyer. It didn't really matter whether or not I got together with other fans of VTubers. I just kept to myself. I didn't really care about other people's opinions, who they thought was cool or who they thought was the cutest or whatever. I just watched whoever I wanted and didn't really care about those people's opinions. It's okay to have your own opinion. You know, you can sit there and say, "Oh yeah, Calliope Mori is my favorite of the Hall Alive VN girls," or hell, she's my Oshi, or any other Oshi. You know, because it doesn't really matter who your Oshi is. The fact is that they're special to you, and that's what really matters. That's what it means to be someone's Oshi. There is a significance to that specific person. After all, Oshi is quite literally or loosely translated in the Japanese language to English as first girl. And that can be applied to many things, not just VTubers. It's just most synonymous to VTubing because of the particular type of term and what it surrounds. So, no one can tell you that your Oshi is trash. Unlike, you know, the waifu wars of anime. Well, people will tell you your wife is trash all the time. And I'll tell you your wife is trash all the time, too. Because you know what? I have superior taste, and I guarantee you whatever you think is good, mine's better. But we're not talking about waifu wars. We're talking about Oshis. So no one, as I said before, gets to tell you that your Oshi is trash. If your Oshi is a brand new VTuber, an indie that has 7 subscribers or 7 followers on Twitch, doesn't matter. That's your Oshi. No one talks bad about your Oshi. And if someone dares talk bad about your Oshi, you eviscerate them. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Because we're not here to promote violence amongst other people. We are good, lovely people here. My Hexalites are very well behaved. If they were to leave this stream and go to another individual VTuber stream, they would do nothing but sing high praise to them for being nothing but a joy and a sweetheart. For doing nothing but bringing joy and smiles to many, many, many other people. Because that is what I teach and preach. Any one of my Hexalites who would do otherwise is not part of my family. Let's see, let's buff that. Sure. Unfortunately, you really can only have one Oshi. It's kind of a shame. It's, you know, everyone has waifus, and then everyone has like, because me, I don't really have a waifu, my favorite waifu. I just have a harem at this point. I just sit there and just go, I like all these girls, and they're all equally amazing, so I can't choose. So I'm stuck with just having, you know, a million girls, because I like girls. They're lovely and cute, you know? Like, I am lovely and cute. Sorry, that was pretty cringe. But, nonetheless, they are why I enjoy all these different things. Everyone has their own particular taste, like in anything. And VTubers are no different. It doesn't mean that any one VTuber is worse than the other, but it just means that you particularly like other things. Like for me, I have a particular, how would you say, what is it? Preference. I'm like sitting here trying to figure out the damn word. I'm like, what the hell is the word? I have a preference when it comes to certain aesthetics of VTubers, or just anime girls. And let's be real, VTubers are anime girls. So one of mine, if you haven't already guessed or figured it out by now, it's Twin Tails! Twin Tails supremacy! I love Twin Tails. Contrary, and you know what's even funny? I'm not even a big Miku fan, and Miku Day was like, was it 2 days ago or something over the weekend? Very weird. Almost sacrilege if you think about it. Like, Miku is kind of like one of the most iconic, twin tail individuals ever. And I'm just like, oh, she's nice. I like her. But at the same time, I'm not, like, really, really into her. I never have. But I love twin tails. Two of my favorite twin tail VTubers are actually, one's from Phase Connect, the agency, and then the other one is, oh no, I don't know if I remember. Oh shit. Oh, I think it's Idol. I think it's the Idol agency that I was mentioning before. It's, Roka Rorin, and, I know it's Hime. Damn it, I forgot her last name. Are you thinking about having multiple Oshis? Well, it's funny you say that, because I was getting into that. So, I was saying before, you kind of really can't have multiple Oshis, but at the same time, if you listen to what I said, you technically can, because as I said, Oshi just kind of refers to, like, the first girl, but that can be applied to many different types of things. And it's not just one, like, overarching thing. Like, for example, VTubing. You could have an Oshi for, let's say, an Oshi for, like, your first English VTuber. Or your Oshi for your first JP VTuber. By all accounts, you can do that. I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to. If there's anyone who would dare sit there and say, oh, you're not allowed to do that, well, their own culture, then they should probably just shut their mouth. But that's besides the point. So, what I'm getting into is that I do technically, in my opinion, have at least 3 Oshis. In my eyes. That is my Oshi for JP talent of the VTuber variety. Obviously my English Oshi VTuber talent. And then, in my personal humble opinion, it's my, like, I guess you would call it, like a VTuber who just starts out. Like, you were there at the very beginning of someone's, like, career. So, for context, obviously, the Hololive members is a little bit different, because when a Hololive member debuts, it's not like, they debut with, like, 500 subscribers. No, they debut with, like, 100,000 subscribers. So it's not exactly one-to-one versus other agencies and VTubers. Most other agencies, you know, their VTuber talents and generations tend to open up and debut around, maybe like a few thousand. Whereas Hololive is like, yo, bitch, hold my beer, watch me do this. And they obviously are the cream of the crop when it comes to debuts in that respect. But what I'm referring to is you find in, you know, that the diamond in the rough, so to speak. You find a VTuber either who's with a smaller agency or is totally indie, and I am dying. And you're like there for their first like 500 subs. You know, so you can say that you were part of their journey really early on. And I consider that your own like a different type of Oshi on so many levels, in my opinion. And for me, it was, I always mispronounce her last name. I believe it's Awazawa, is that Awazawa Shina? I always pronounce her last name wrong. I'm also terrible at spelling and pronunciation. Probably one of the reasons why I suck at Japanese. English I already have a hard enough trouble as it is. Ish. But she was one of the very few, or the very early VTubers that I started watching when I actually started going outside of Hololive. Because when I started off with not VTubing, but when I started watching VTubers, I naturally stayed in Hololive for quite a while. Because it was, oh my god, stop! Out of the way, don't get me cornered in the freaking fence, jerk. Alright, so when I found her, I was able to subscribe to her in like the first 500 subs. Like, she hadn't even debuted yet. their generation, this was their second, wait, or was their first or second generation of Face Connect? I am not sure now that I think about it. Oh dear. Here I am. Maybe someone can correct me or look it up. Because I can't do it right now. For obvious reasons. But, yeah, she was lovely. And I adored her. She was so cute and so pretty. And she was absolutely lovely. And what a freaking sweetheart she was. You know, she's just this lovely cinnamon bun who just comes onto the screen and just wowed my heart. If that's even a freaking thing. And she just she always said, it was kind of funny because one of the things she always often said was she suffered from imposter syndrome. And you know, it's always, I think it's common amongst a lot of VTubers. We all think that we suck at this. Like, we're not even really good at it. I got time. What do you need looked up? Oh, what did I say? Oh, okay. Face Connect's generation VTubers. Amazawa Shina, was she part of the first generation or second generation VTubers of that VTuber agency? If you don't mind, if you want to have some time to look it up. You don't have to, but if you have some free time. There are so many deadbeats here! But it's just enjoyable. You know, all the ladies, it doesn't matter really where they come from. I like to consider myself a connoisseur. I watch all kinds of YouTubers. I will at least admit that I am a bit more preferred to the lovely ladies because they're cute. They're more fun. Not to say that, you know, gentlemen and handsome little devils can be entertaining. There's a couple of them I watch, you know, and I do enjoy their content. But the problem is that I watch so many, and since I want to support all of them, I have to make certain decisions. And what I mean by that is that certain individuals get kicked and put low on priority lists. And sadly, most of the male VTubers that I follow don't really get the time that they deserve from me. I wish it's just kind of a shame. My favorite, honestly, my favorite VTuber, male VTuber, that kind of got me into male VTubers for a little bit, sadly, was Noir Vesper from Hololive's EN, I think it's the All-Stars is what they call their males, or at least the males of their, from Hololive. And sadly he graduated! I was so sad! I was like, no! You're like my boy! You're my bro! He was so fun! And I'm kind of one of those, I don't know, this is my personal preference. I like guys that are a little bit more, I don't like pretty boys, to be totally honest. He was like a cool vampire, so he had the cool, sophisticated look that I really enjoyed, and so as a result, I just really vibed with him, and it was a lot of fun. And I just, like I said, it just was unfortunate that he graduated. I was like, aw, come on, you were like one of the very few people that I actually followed. So nowadays, I obviously don't really watch much in the way of male VTubers anymore. But ever since I became a VTuber, that has changed a little bit. Because while I primarily only watch female VTubers, thank you, Plushie Overlord. Amazawa Shina, Amagawa. I always want to say it's something else. Amagawa Shina was Gen 2. Right. I always forget that. But, while I've started VTubing, I've just started to get to the point where I follow a lot of freaking other people. I typically only really watched on YouTube when it came to streams. And YouTube, VTubers, I typically only ever watch them on YouTube. But I've started to watch a lot more people on Twitch. Twitch has always been a platform that, no, there's no good reason for this. It's just a personal preference. I've just preferred before. Good God. You wonder why I can't speak English. Or any language for that matter. I can barely get out proper English words, and that's supposed to be my first language. Oh man, I think this is the most I've talked in, like, ever. Obviously, I'm talking about VTubers, so it's a topic of conversation that I greatly enjoy. But, Twitch is a platform that is very good. There's a lot of VTubers on it, and there's a reason why there's a lot of VTubers are on it. And while a lot of famous ones use the platform, and while there continues to be more and more people who want to become VTubers that enter the fray, and it's completely understandable. Let's see. No, I don't want to sell it. I want to increase the chance of critical hits caused by this weapon. No. Destroy the stamp. No. Swap. Confirm. This is attack 700 has an explosion. Boost time between attacks by 15%. Strengthen. Confirm. Okay. Anyway, where was I? So, as a whole, God damn it, I lost my cursor. Where'd it go? Ah! I'm getting sidetracked here. I'm being distracted by all the damn things on the screen. Yes! Twitch as a continuous platform is wonderful, but it isn't for my particular tastes. There's so much interactivity in the Twitch platform, and that's not a bad thing at all. But for me personally, it's a little too much. I know I've been approached and asked, Veronica, why don't you like multi-stream or simul-stream on Twitch and YouTube? First of all, I actually don't think I have the internet capacity to be able to do that. So I don't know when it comes to that. And then the other thing is that I think that's just too much stress and difficult to manage. So I'm a little just apprehensive to go into it. I've had someone offer me to teach me, so I might take them up on that offer eventually in the future. But as of right now, I have no plans to expand into the Twitch platform as of yet. I'm still trying to learn YouTube. I'm still trying to get myself off the ground. I have a long road ahead of me. Because obviously the ultimate goal for doing what I am doing is to, well, make this my full-time gig. And I'm very far away from being able to do that. It's unrealistic to expect for myself to be in a state where I can comfortably earn a living doing this, you know? So it's just not feasible at this time. There's a lot that goes into just all of this, you know? I feel on a certain level we have a lot of individuals who view this particular type of profession, how do you say, with not a very proper lens. And it's not exactly, or rather completely their fault, it's just that they're not properly educated. They don't know. So they simply just look on the screen and go, wow, that looks, air quotes, easy. You know? And to anyone who actually does this, they would quickly respond with, well, first of all, insults. Followed by, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. And I'm not gonna sit here and, degrade people for just not knowing the answer. I mean, if you are aware of the difficulties of streaming, but you still think it's easy, well, I would certainly hope at the very least, if you think that you yourself have streamed and you understand the difficulties, the trials, and tribulations of it, because it is not easy, contrary to the popular belief. It takes a very long time to build a platform and become known. You know, because there are literally thousands, if not tens of thousands of VTubers that are out there now, saturating the market. And how the hell are you supposed to walk in and be like, hi, I am unique, I am cool, I'm funny, I'm cute, look at me, praise me, give me head pats. Why is everyone leaving? See, the simple reality is that, you know, they're not gonna just suddenly appear because you're a cute anime girl. There's a lot of those out there. And a lot of them will give you free booba. You know, there's a lot of YouTubers who won't do that. You know, sorry, you're not gonna get booba here, you're not gonna get feet here, you might get tummy, but you're not gonna get any of the other ones. So, yeah, not gonna happen. But if you want stuff like that, it exists. And I certainly am not gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, I don't believe in that kind of stuff. No, absolutely not. I think you can be any kind of streamer you want. You want to be a YouTuber? That's fine. I don't care. I say power to you. I have great respect, like I said, for all VTubers of all kinds. Doesn't really matter what you choose to do. You do what is most comfortable for you. If that means being, you know, someone who at the end of the day wants to just be raunchy, swear a lot, and say anything that they want, well then, yeah. I mean, that's perfectly fine. You get to be exactly whatever you want to be in the world of YouTubing. And that goes for streaming in general, too. At least I would hope. Okay, weapon causes small knockback, increases knockback strength, but if the effect already exists. What does the skull do again? Attack half its chance of hitting the hollow coins out of targets per hit. Chance and amount is increased for every 10 damage. Yeah, sure. Swap. Strengthen. Okay. So, we all will be different people. That's actually what makes being a VTuber so fun. There really is no single one type out there. I mean, sure, we all have, like I said before, you have your standard VTuber, and then maybe you're a YouTuber or whatever, you know? Again, none of these things are wrong. Every one of these things is perfectly acceptable. So we all have our niches that we might fall into, but all our communities are different. All of us have different personalities. You know, we all build our communities and build our brands in ways that are comfortable and unique to us. You know, we build upon our lore. We expand into our own creativities. We learn what works. We learn what doesn't work. You know, and that's what's so fun about being a VTuber. This is also a new experience for me because I never knew what it was like to be a VTuber until recently. And I always respected the craft, even though I wasn't an actual VTuber itself. You know, so I, at the end of the day, always had a great respect for what everyone does. Because there's just so much work that goes into all the things that they create. Like from their covers to their unique streams, and it's really endless. The content just never stops. You know, you think that, oh, there's gotta be a point where it just finally runs out, right? No, not really. They keep on just putting out more and more stuff. And there needs to be credit there for that. Stop missing! I need you to all die! Please leave me alone. There's a lot of shit on the screen. Ah! Okay, I need all this shit desperately. Can I get a collab yet? I have to be able to get a collab. I can. Yes! Meteor is mine! For the me comments. But one must always remain positive. Negativity, sadly, is one of those things that, and it's not just in the VTubing or streamer community in general. It sucks to put your honest to hard work into something and not be rewarded for your efforts. It's easily probably the worst thing that can ever happen to you. No one wants that to happen to them. They want to be successful. You know? Even if it's just a passion project, everyone wants it to see, you know, I don't know, some light. There are those who, frankly, they just do whatever the hell they want. They don't really care. I do find that they are some of the most successful people, ironically. You always hear the stories of streamers and VTubers. Some of the biggest ones, with some of the highest subscriber counts and followers, and they kind of say similar things. They're like, oh, you know, I just started doing this one day just because, woohoo, whatever, I didn't care. And then look where I am now. Take the legendary Iron Mouse, for example. You know, girl's amazing. A total freaking angel, even though she saved herself. But she started VTubing because the poor girl couldn't leave. Couldn't go outside. So she started streaming just because that's what she could do. And look where she is now. She is the culmination of everything that is perfect in VTubing. Yeah, she's a gremlin, but we don't care. We love her. And anyone who doesn't, well, it's like humor. Humor is subjective. You're gonna enjoy everybody, and that's okay. But you can't deny that Iron Mouse has had an incredible influence on the VTuber community. And she has brought so much to life and given so much to it that she deserves the credit where the credit is due. At least that's how I feel. You know, because she's very sweet, absolutely wonderful, and she deserves that. Many VTubers that have come before us. Ah! Ah! I wasn't paying attention! No! God damn it! Curses! Curses! Meh! I'm gonna go back to character select. Let's do somebody else. Let's go Iris. Alright. That kinda sucked. Oh well. Well, that's disappointment, isn't it? Disappointment will always rear its ugly head no matter where you are, no matter what you're getting into. You have to be prepared for the struggle. Otherwise, you're just doomed to fail. You can't expect that everything's gonna be easy and things are just gonna work out for you. Those people who think those things are always the first to dip out when it gets hard. Things are not always going to be easy in that respect. Like any one thing, it must be nurtured. Passion is a strong word to use, but it is imperative if you wish to see your dreams come true. It's also important to be realistic. Dreams are wonderful. They allow you to persevere in otherwise dim or abysmal scenarios. But we also need to make sure that we don't shoot too high, that we come down crashing, and are worse off than how we started. And that's where the luxury of being able to have an open mind really helps. Because the simple reality is that you're not going to have all the answers right out of the gate. I'll be totally honest. If you had asked me 3 years ago, even when I first found VTubers, if you asked me, "Oh, Veronica, don't you want to be a VTuber?" my answer would have been a flat no immediately. I would have been like, me? A VTuber? Let alone a streamer? Ridiculous. Absolutely not. I can't do that. That's insane. Look what these people do. They get up in front of this, you know, there's all this techno stuff that they have to know. Techno stuff. There's all this tech and equipment and all this different software you have to know how to use. And then you have to get up in front of, technically, people. I mean, you kind of have to get in front of people, but then you kind of don't. It's not the same as like a live studio audience or anything like that. I mean, yeah, sure, I know that people are watching me, but it's not the same thing. If you told me I had to every night get up and get on at around 7 p.m. EST in front of actual real people and do what I am doing, oh no, you would get a very, very different performance from me. Probably, I would just sit there and just be like, words fail me, run away. Yeah, that would be me. Because there's no way I would be able to handle myself at all. Props to all the actors and actresses and the playwrights and people who can get up on stage and just be themselves in front of real people. It's kind of nuts. So, yeah. I have nothing but the greatest respect for people who can and are able to do that. In a certain way, the performances that a lot of these other like idols and VTubers do, like when they get up and they do like their 3D lives. Yeah, sure, they're not doing that in front of people, like actual people, but that's still a live performance in 3D where you're up and moving, you have choreography to worry about, you have lyrics to worry about. How does anyone do all that? I will never be able to understand. It requires... Sorry, I'm trying to choke back a yawn. It requires an incredible amount of ability, talent, and perseverance on a whole nother level too. I mean, because that's just so difficult. At least I think it's difficult. Because, yeah, I mean, you can't be... Not anyone can do that. That's not something that you just wake up one day and say, yeah, I can do that. It doesn't really work like that. So, to be able to reach that point is truly amazing. And, yeah. I will never sing. I'll never dance. I've come to accept this. Because it is what it is. You know, it's never been in my cards or in my wheelhouse. I just play games. And that's what it's always going to be. Probably for a very long time. You know, I don't know how or where I plan to go in terms of what exists for the future of this channel and myself. I have every intention of making this successful. I want to be successful. But a lot of it is determined on many different things. Like, for example, I mean, in order to be able to create monetized content on YouTube, you know, you have to hit a certain number of subscriber counts. You need to be able to have a certain amount of watched hours. If you don't have it, sorry, choking back a yawn again. Oh my god, the fence! I didn't even see the freaking fence. But the good news is that I like to consider myself a pretty resilient person. One of the good things is that I've been very fortunate to have the people that have followed me to be very endearing and very nice. One of my fears I always had. Yeah, we're back to Hollow Life. It was welcome to the stream, Jack. It was supposed to be Flare Quest, but the game didn't work, so we had to make an improv sudden course correction at the very beginning of the stream, or right when I went live, and I had to change everything suddenly. So maybe Flare's Quest will come in the future after I can figure out how to make it work. But for the time being, we got Holocure, which right now is the cure for my failure tonight. So it's helping. And what's also helping us is me talking about how much I love VTubers. And what inspires me about them, what gets me going, what makes me want to do this? Because I'll be honest, when you work full-time and do this, you don't have a life. This is your life. You know, after you're finished with work, you pretty much get ready for stream. And then you stream. And then you go to bed. And then you wake up and you work. And then you stream. And then you go to bed. This process rinses and repeats itself based on how many times you feel like streaming. Because that's the only thing you get to control. No! Rotten software! Oh, hardware orchestrations. Lux! Lux! Hi! Welcome to the stream! Lux Rain, the lovely, most sweet, amazing, wonderful sky... You're a sky mage, right? Please tell me you're a sky mage. I know you deal in skies. And, she is absolutely lovely. She is a streamer on Twitch, a VTuber, who is one of my favorites, one of the lovely individuals that I've been able to find on the Twitch platform ever since I became a VTuber. I love her very much. She's very special. You are a sky mage! I was right! I was right! I knew it! I knew it! She's very, very powerful. Don't let her flex her abs on you. You will be saddened. And by saddened, I mean overjoyed by being able to be blessed by her. Thank you for coming and saying hi, Lux. You are absolutely wonderful. You all know I love you more. That we will make this a contest and neither of us will win. For each of us will be in contention for eternity in this battle. As we determine who loves each other more and who can compliment each other more. Yes, and together we will reign supreme as we continue to spread nothing but positivity and love into this universe. As you can clearly see, I very much love her. She's a sweetie. You should totally follow her. I'm stuck! Shit. Leave me all alone. You guys all suck. It's a love off. What can I say? I love VTubers. And that has been one thing that... It's a love off. That didn't sound right. That's okay, Jack. I've said way more sus shit on this stream before, so don't worry about it. You are fine. If anything, you're normal here. That is one thing that I truly love about being a VTuber now. No! God damn it! Why the flying flippin' hell? I blame no one but myself. As I said, we're going again. We're giving Iris more chances to shine here, for Christ's sake. Your words, not mine. That's how it is. Veronica is super amazing and deserves all the freaking love and attention. Oh, Lux, you are just so sweet. It's not being a hypocrite, I think, but I'm literally the exact same way. You know, I'll walk into another VTuber stream that I love, and I'm like, hi! And then they're like, they turn around and go, oh, hi, Veronica, and they give me a shout out, and I'm sitting there going, I was just here to say hi and just chill in the stream. You didn't have to do that. And then I'm just all happy and giggly inside because it's like, yay, senpai, like, senpai noticed me kind of thing. And I'm just having a blast. Meanwhile, I'll sit there and say, no, you're amazing. And then they freaking come in here and do the exact same thing. And then I'm just like, no, you are. Oh, see, everyone is very nice. And I have to say, my community might be small. That doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. The few people that I have gathered are always so nice, you know, and that means a lot. No, you. I was saying before that one of the greatest gifts, honestly, about becoming a VTuber has been me being able to meet other VTubers. As a fan, it's hard to befriend other VTubers in a way because there's that separation. There will always be that fan separation between the VTuber and, you know, the audience. And I feel that is important. You know, it's a little sad because honestly, in a perfect universe, there would be no need or worry for any of those types of things. And you would just be like, yeah, sure. Who cares? You know, but unfortunately, we have other people who ruin it for others. But what this has allowed me to do is that I get to associate on a whole new and different level with people that share my same type of passion. And that speaks volumes to me. Truth, if I met so many a kind soul when I decided to walk this path, you included. Aw, thank you, Jack. It's true, though. I only follow VTubers that I think are lovely and sweet and nice and fun. I mean, who actually looks for somebody that's just mean? I mean, sure, we don't kink shame here, alright? So, you know, if you want that VTuber or that streamer or, I don't know, whoever you want, if you want your Oshi to look upon you with disgust, that's your shtick. And if you want that to be how things are in your relationship with that Oshi or that VTuber, sure, power to you. But that's not for me. And that is certainly not how I treat my community or my Hexalites. Because that's not how I wish to showcase myself to them. I have fun. We all have fun. We all make jokes. We all jest together. Because at the end of the day, we're all here to have fun. If you don't have a sense of humor, then you will not last long on the internet, let alone a freaking stream. You know, or is it reversed? You won't last long on a stream, let alone the freaking internet. You know, because you need to have some thick skin. Or at least thicker skin, you know. There are gonna be people who don't agree with you. And are gonna say, like I said, your waifu's trash. Or they don't agree with your particular take on why you think so-and-so VTuber is the best there is. The simple reality is that we all have our personal preferences. And, you're not going to change the world, because the universe only cares, or rather, individual people care only about their opinions. Now, there are a vast number of people who care very much of all people's opinions, and they're open-minded. They're willing to listen and hear what others have to say. They're among the rarest of breeds. They exist, but not enough of them exist. It's kind of a shame. My sense of humor is broken. Ah! My sense of humor? Let's see, is my sense of humor broken? I don't think it's broken, to be totally honest. I think it's at least pretty good. A VTuber for everyone. Yeah, I would love to be a VTuber for everyone, but I know with an absolute fact there are plenty of people who don't give a shit about me. They walk into my stream, they listen for 30 seconds and go, wow, I can't stand this bitch's voice. I don't like the games that this person plays. And they're just like, peace out, see ya. Luckily, all they do is just that. They don't say anything, they just leave. And that's fine. You know, I'm not here to sit there and say, oh, how dare you come into my stream and then just leave? The nerve of these people. No, I'll be the last person to say that. That's for damn sure. It's chaotic and I love it. To be fair, my streams are a bit chaotic. In general, I don't really have, well, I love to say I have a filter, but it's not always going to be in place, so to speak. So, I can only, do my best. But, depending on what I am doing, may require me to, do other things. Because, like I said, if I get distracted or if I'm doing something that requires a lot of my focus and then I'm unable to, keep myself in check, that's when the filter breaks. And, bad stuff happens. So, yeah. Ah. You know, I'm also noticing that I've dropped a lot of frames. That's not good. You know, I spent a lot of time trying to fix my internet. And I don't appreciate the fact that it's having a slight problem right now. Kinda pissing me off. Can I talk about that for a little bit? We've been talking a lot about VTubers and everything, and as a VTuber, it is natural that we all must deal with scuff, technical issues. The biggest one for me so far has been my goddamn internet. I don't know what the hell the problem is. It continues to be a frustrating little thing. I don't know why. It does what it does. Although the one thing I have to note right now is that, so last week I had some bad streams where we had some disconnects. Well, it hasn't been the only time this has happened, but what ended up happening was I literally would be streaming and the stream would just kick everybody that was watching. This time I'm noticing a little bit of a variation to this. It is holding the stream, but it's having fluctuations. God damn it! The Golden Yago! The Golden Yago! Yes. Ah. Yay. Oh no! Damn it, Tokodachi! Come on! Oh well. That kind of sucked. You know what? I don't know if my stream is stabilizing. It seems to be fluctuating. It's part of the VTuber charm. Scuff? Internet issues? I don't know if that's part of the charm. To me, that sounds like it's like the booting begins. I hope not. So far, no one should have been booted. At least not yet. I monitor my own streams by watching my streams. And so far, I have not been kicked yet. So, unless I have great internet or other people are being kicked. That's frustrating. There is one thing, though, that I would like to try. I don't know if I can do this while live, but I'm going to try something. Yeah. See, I don't know if this is possible. This is either going to break everything, or it might possibly fix everything. So this will be really amusing. Let us find out. Okay? Did everything die? Did everything explode yet? Let's see. Okay. Hi? Uh-oh. Okay, no, wait, no. Doesn't look like it's all dead yet. Let's see. Can I still load in? Alright, I'm still HD. Although my bit rate, I thought of maybe increasing my bit rate, to see if that could, hypothetically maybe fix it. I don't know. I don't know if it's working or if it's fixed. So, although I am noticing that, well, it is still a little laggy here and there. That's not too bad. Das Boot? No more boots! I don't want boots! I don't want my X-Lights to be kicked out! I want them to be able to enjoy my streams without any problems! Well, it looks like it might be okay. The occasional little buffering is not the end of the world. Everyone can at least cope with that. At least I hope. I don't know what the reason is for the fluctuations. That is something that will be forever undeterminable. I've had multiple texts come to my home to try to figure out what the problem might be. But to no avail. They can't tell me what the problem is. So, not too sure what to do. The only thing I will say this time around is that, like I said, it just looks like things are lagging, but no one is really being kicked. Yep, you're still here, Jack. I think no one is technically being kicked. It's just that, for whatever reason, my stream is suffering right now. I don't know why. You know, I was kind of frustrated because, well, I was feeling good because the last couple of streams seemed to have no issues. It's, my frames have been good, no drops or anything, and I've maintained a pretty decently high... You think you're still here? Flushy is in a current state of equilibrium. He says he's here, but is he truly here? One question for the ages. Okay, so... Good... I don't know if this is good or bad news. Like I said, one thing I thought of was upping my bitrate. Because if I maintain a high bitrate, I can manage the bitrate fluctuations. So if I have it high enough, provided it doesn't go super low, it might be able to stabilize how things are going. I don't know if that makes any fucking sense at all. Because hypothetically, when it comes to bitrate and streaming, you need at least a certain amount to be able to successfully stream in HD without any kind of lag or buffering or loss of stuff and stuff like that. You know, so hopefully, with any luck, I can maintain this. And again, so far, it's okay. Everyone is still here. No one's been kicked out, really. And that's a good thing. It is an improvement. Oh dear. Oh no, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I just really don't like sneezing on stream. I think I have a very ugly and aggressive sneeze. It's not very cute. Other people have really cute sneezes. Not me, though. Ah! Okay, No, stop hitting me! Alright. I swear to God! I think for even a second that I think I'm back. I think I might have stabilized. And then I literally look at my bitrate on OBS and it's like back down to 5,000. It's like, son of a bitch. It hurts. Oh, it hurts, Exolites. For anyone who's coming into the stream and you haven't subscribed, I swear it's not always like this. Please give me a chance. I'm funny. I'm fun. The people who are my regulars here will attest that it's entertaining. Right? So please stick around. Hang out for a bit. You might kind of like it. We do stupid shit here. And we try to have fun. I mean, what's life if not trying to have fun? The majority of us have to be individuals that, you know, we get off of our hard day of work and all we want to do is just chill. Sit on the couch, play a game, or tune into a stream and just veg out while we contemplate the sheer torture that is going back to work the next day as the grind continues. I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one. Is it just me? Am I the only person who gets up in the morning, goes to work, and then you have that person at work that says, you know, just another day, and you just sit there and just go, isn't that the problem? I'm not happy with what I am doing. What do I do to fix this? My solution was to become a VTuber. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna solve my problem overnight, that's for damn sure. I have a long way to go before my job, I can walk up to my employer and say, you know what? I don't need you. Trust me, the sheer ecstasy that will follow that statement will be on a whole nother level. I believe that the source to all happiness is really one of two things in this world. Maybe in the universe there's other forms of happiness, but for me, personally, there's really only two main paths. One is a path of you. You pursue you, what you love, what you enjoy. And you make that your centerpiece. You make it your career. It's something you love, you enjoy, you adore. You are so incredibly passionate about it. You just can't live without it on so many levels. And so you put all your effort, all your time, all your energy into it. Because to you, it doesn't really feel like work. Because while maybe like 20-30% of it's work, you can just drop 15 hours sometimes into your job and sit there and go, well, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like a genuine interest and a love. That's the first path of happiness. The second path of happiness is a little simple. Find a partner. Find someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with. And then be with them. Maybe raise a family. Boom. There. Second path of happiness. You live for them, or you live for your family, you live for your children. Stuff like that. That makes your life worth living. I would imagine that's why a lot of people suffer through bad jobs, just because it's not about the job, it's about raising the kids. Give her a chance, she's trying. I am. I'm doing my best. That's all I can do. I have to cope with a lot of different things. I have to deal with all the different parameters and other issues that might arise from my VTubing journey. I'm never going to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfection. I can only hope that I bring some kind of smile or laughter to those who enjoy this type of content. Because at the end of the day, we're all here to just find ways to make things that make us smile. And I, for one, wish to make as many fun memories and bring as many smiles to others as I can. Hey! Leave me alone! Rude! Where's the freaking horns? I need the horns. I need to be able to heal myself back naturally by just walking around. They're kind of closing in here, and I don't have a lot of health. Can we, fix this, please? Oh, you know what? There was something that I didn't really get to touch on in my debut back in January. I went over goals that I wanted to try to do. And While I still stand by the goals that I talked about in my debut, quite literally, I can't remember what they are. But there is a particular goal that I would like to try to aspire. Oh my god, no! No! Too many things, too many things. I don't have any health. I don't have any health. What was I talking about? I think I was talking about goals. Goals in the world of VTubing, I feel, are important. But as we were talking about dreams... Ah, shit! I looked at chat! Damn it! Ah! Ah. Let's try somebody new. Actually, how much money do we have? Only 3,300, that's it? I think we have all the myth girls. Do we have all the... Wait. Okay, I do have Crony. So, I have all of myth, all of council. Okay. So... Let's go to the gacha. Who was I going for before? Ah, we were going for Xion! Right, let's go for Xion. We only got 3 pulls anyway. Ah! We got her! Bam! Let's go for Moonadex. Oh, Ritsu is, she's cute. What's wrong with a cute, adorable, fluffy tail squirrel? Maybe we can get Muna? We got... I cannot pronounce her name. I've always been terrible at pronouncing her name. I don't really watch her, but I can't say her name. Oh, I have no more money! Damn it. Okay, whatever. Okay. We unlocked... Oh wait, no, it's Aqua. Let's unlock Xion. Let's bring her Xion. Where's she at? Oh, she shoots a cool little purple blast. Xion. Now, Xion's one of my favorites of the Hololive JP. Mainly because of one particular thing. Can I talk about something that's maybe a little less say-so? So... I like tummies. And I like midriffs. If you have a midriff, I automatically like you more. Doesn't matter. I just like you more. Girls with tummies are just that much cuter. And, dare I say, a little sexy. I feel so embarrassed for saying that. Yeah. Tummies are wonderful. And, again, they're super cute and they're very sexy. I like all kinds of tummies. I love the nice flat tummies. I love abs. I think they're very, very cool and very pretty, like I said. Xion, though, has a little extra element that I really enjoy. She is what I would call... How do I say this? God, this is very embarrassing. She is what I would call sexy petite. Because Xion isn't a very well-endowed individual. You know, she doesn't have very massive boobas. But she has very lovely hips, you know? And that tummy, she rocks that tummy hard. Holozon, the copyright-free holo version at Amazon. Yeah, indeed. Well, what can I say? I like twin tails, I like midriffs, tummies, and, let's just say I like everything below the hips. I'm a below-the-waist kind of gal, if you know what I'm talking about. So, if you rockin' them hips, and you got a tummy, it probably means you got a great butt. and you automatically have earned Veronica's sub. What can I say? I'm easy! I am so easy to please. It's so stupid. That's why Roka Roman is like one of my favorite VTubers of all time, because not only is she absolutely incredible at singing, she is a total freaking knockout, and she has an incredible vocal range. But she's got twin tails and tummy. She's so fucking pretty. I love her. I love her to pieces. We keep on talking about VTubers, and now I'm degraded into sitting there and talking about my personal preferences in anime girls. It's like, hi, welcome to the stream. My name is Veronic Hex. We're reincarnated necromancers. I like tummy, butts, and hips. I am say-so. I can't deny that I like cute girls. What can I say? It would be nice, though, if my stream would just kind of fix itself. It's not really... It's not bad, but it's not stabilizing either. I don't know where this noise is coming from. Have a bucket of lava, please. Well, at the end of the day, it can't be that bad, because a bunch of you are still here. That, or maybe you're just pitying me. It's like, oh, I feel bad. This streamer kind of sucks. So, I'll make her feel a little bit better by just kind of lurking in her stream so she can feel better about herself. When really her stream is horrible, it keeps on lagging, and, I don't like her voice, and her model is ugly. It's okay. I have thick skin. I can take it. Every 8 seconds create a warp zone on the ground. Max 2 that raises the blast deals. Sure. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, wow. Wow. Damn. That was big. Hi, Chris. Welcome to the stream. So happy you could join us. Hopefully the stream is looking a little better. We're unfortunately a little laggy today. The stream is not optimized as much as I would hope. The noise that's circling around is a, well, let's just say it's, I'm having some interference with my stream, and, there's a little bit of buffering and lag every once in a while, so I'm sorry! Oh lord, Jack says. You guys are a little behind me, so, I don't know exactly what you're referring to. I can only imagine, probably. Praise the tum-tum. Okay, that's where you are. I am now up to speed, Jack. I can't help it. I have particular preferences that I enjoy in both my VTubers and my anime girls. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it. I like what I like. What can I say? Cute girls, at the end of the day, make the world just a better place. And VTubers, as I said, are just the light of my world. And if they can be a little sexy and super cute along the way, then I say I won. I am victorious. However, color hair. See, when it comes to the hair color of VTubers, I really don't have a preference. You can have just about any freaking color of hair, and I just say, cool. I mean, I might have, like, my personal favorites, Like, I love silver hair. Oh, white silver hair is so pretty on so many girls. I love blue hair. And fun fact, see, I really like red hair on anime girls. Don't like red hair in real life. It's weird. I just don't think redheads have that unnatural, that they just don't look good with red hair. It's a personal preference, you know, that's not to hate on anyone with red hair. You know, I obviously have black hair, but, you know, we can't choose the hair we are, air quotes, born with. Unless you're a VTuber. Then you get to choose whatever the hell you want. The holy necromancer has spoken. Is it holy? Is it? Pretty sure it's unholy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I preach my gospel, you know, but my gospel is not everybody's gospel. There's a lot of Tokadashis here. Everything is hurting me. Mommy, Daddy, they're being mean to me. I'm being bullied. I know it's very popular, or I don't know if it's popular or not still, to do certain types of tier lists. I don't know, I mean, I've always heard people do tier lists, and other people have even asked me, why don't you do a tier list? The ultimate irony is that I have no idea what I would do a tier list of. I mean, I've seen people do, like, the ultimate anime tier list. And don't get me wrong, I've watched a lot of anime. Sorry, choke back the yawn again. So, I mean, I've probably watched well over 1,500 titles of anime. I mean, I lost track a long time ago. You know, when you live as long as I and have had so many different lives, yeah. Ow! Yo! Golden Yago! Get your ass back here. Boom! That's right. Let's see. Let's get some more lava. Come on, you're not dead yet? Stop making this difficult. Shit! Ah! Let's heal faster. Oh boy. Sure, we'll take that. Oh my god! That's a tree! That's a tree! Out of my way! Out of my way! No, we need to kill the Yago! The golden Yago! No, come back, you stupid little head bastard! Get your ass back here! I need to kill you! No! Damn it! Ah! There's a lot of experiences chilling here. I should really pick this shit up. Damn it, that shrimp didn't die. Why are you guys hitting me so hard now? Okay, I'm being... Shit! I feel like we didn't get enough chance with Xian. She didn't even get, like, to her max, like, weapon. We didn't get to see how powerful she was. Wipe. Yup. I dead. Dead deado. It's what I get for trying to talk while streaming. For the most part, I can't do this. The Hololive games, you know, like Holo Parade and Holocure, they're games that I can kind of just chill, relax, and not really think about anything, and just kind of play in the background, and I can talk to the chat. Other games can't do that very well. So, like, case in point, all of my, like, Souls-like games, sorry, yawning again. I can't do that. I'm terrible. Oh, thanks, Chris. Thank you. I'm glad it's okay. I just can't talk while I do that. The only thing I say during those streams are exclamatories. In other words, I swear a lot. I love to say that my streams are say-so, but they are not. They are not made for children. Not that I really think matters to a certain extent. It's not like I talk about anything explicitly bad. All this talk about quality and hips is quality content. Well, I'm glad you're at least enjoying that bit. I can't help but very much pay attention to it. Hell, it's a sort of an inspiration for my VTuber model anyway. I knew for me, I wanted my VTuber to, first of all, have no pants. So, as I said before, I'm more of a below the waist kind of gal. And, as you know, I have hips that can bench press a planet. I wanted it that way. I don't remember if I told anybody, if I told chat. But, I want to say that I said it at least at one point in a stream. So correct me if I haven't. But when I was originally getting my model commission, they gave me the first sketch of it. I'll have you know, they had me a sticker. We're talking much larger breasts, and my hips were even a little bit bigger than they are. But when I told them, okay, look, you need to make the booba a little smaller. Because they were a little obscene. So I was like, make them a little smaller. But since I told them to make them smaller, the issue was that the hips weren't proportionally accurate anymore. Because now they were just so comically large. That I was like, we need to diminish those a little bit. So here I am, Veronica Hex, admitting to her chat that she deliberately nerfed her own booba and a little bit of her hips to have the model that she currently has. Don't hate me. I very much like the way my figure is. As contrary to Puppy Relief, I prefer more of a, I want to say modest, type of looking VTuber. I don't think that my VTuber is very sussy or anything either. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I cover a lot up. You get my thighs, you get my arms, and you get a boob window. That's it. After all, after that, I'm pretty covered up. So, I think I'm pretty good. You know? At least in terms of being, at least sort of say so. But best anime tummies tier list. You know what? That actually isn't a terrible idea. But the problem is, it's so vast. See, it's when you're gonna sit there and say best tummies, it's no different than saying like the best booba, you know, the best butts. And the thing is that automatically means that you're literally referring to all anime. I mean, that is an astronomical amount of content to have to cipher through to come up with the best anime tummies. In this case, based on this tier list. Man, where would I start? I mean, especially in the world of anime, not VTubers. Because if I were to do anime tummies we would have to start off by midriffs, obviously. And who would wear midriffs? And then who would be the most iconic of those individuals? Oh god, I couldn't even begin to even start. Like, off the top of my head, I can't even think of a damn character that even runs around with a midriff all the time on screen. Shit. What's a garlic? She puts garlic out? That's funny. We just have to stay within the garlic. Ah! Come back, garlic! Aha! A Yago has appeared. Come a little closer. That's right. Shit! Oh, would you stay still? No! This is actually becoming a lot harder than I thought. Staying within the garlic's area is actually really hard. There's a... Oh my god. Ah! Too many takodachis. Oh, something exploded. Stop hitting me! Okay. Okay. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. I kind of lost my train of thought and I went a little quiet because I felt embarrassed that I forgot what I was saying. So one of the things that's on my mind and I think about a lot is a 2.0. Veronica's 2.0. Tara's having a sippy. So, I had a lot of fun ideas for what could potentially be a future 2.0 for what I would like to do. There are particular types of other aesthetics that I haven't spoken of that I very much enjoy. And one of the things I haven't mentioned is that my VTuber model was, well, while it was heavily inspired by, or at the very least, my mama and papa, or rather my mama, took my original concept and came up with something incredibly unique and amazing. But my actual character was always a necromancer, funny enough. And it was a character that I had made long ago that was collecting dust in one of my books that I pretty much wrote on my free time. Yeah, I dabbled in writing, and wasn't very successful, but I decided to take all the skills and things that I did do and turn it into something creative. Let's see. Oh, 3 magic bullets! Yay! They didn't all die! They've grown too powerful! What do you got for me? Oh! Yay! You know, we're talking a lot about VTubers, and one thing I really want to be able to do is I want to be able to collab with more VTubers. The simple truth is that it's very hard. I'm actually not super shy when it comes to, asking for a collab. my thing is that I tend to be the kind of person that goes, I don't think I have the, I don't think the right is the right word, but I feel that I don't qualify to collab with certain individuals who are a lot further along in their VTuber journey. So, you know, ask them to collab with like a big VTuber, for example. I just never would do it. You know, I mean, yeah, sure, as the old saying goes, you miss every shot you don't take, right? I just don't feel like it's right in my eyes. I mean, if anyone wants to do it, I mean, power to them. I don't have any problem with that. But it's just, I could never get myself to do it personally. And simply because it's just, I think it's not fair to both of us. You know, you have someone who obviously has been working much longer and harder than you have, establishing their brand and their craft and everything. And then for you to kind of ask for a collab, you know, maybe you are 300% genuine, but that might not be how the other person sees it. They might see it as, oh, who the hell is this person? Like, they're just this small-time VTuber who has only been streaming for like, I don't know, maybe like a couple of months, and they want to collab with me, and they don't even know who I am. You know, maybe they know, maybe they're fans or something, but I mean, that's a little bit different, to be totally honest, because if you're a big fan of a VTuber and you become a VTuber, I think that's a little bit different, because then that turns into like, you admire that person. They inspired you. So asking for a collab from them is a little bit different on so many levels. And I think that's probably okay to do that. You know, reach out. You never know. I think a lot of people would probably be surprised how willing others would be to just collab with smaller VTubers. I think a lot of it, one of the reasons why maybe others don't do it as much, is that it goes both ways. You know, you have the smaller VTubers who feel that other VTubers are too big, and they are not on that level, so they feel that it's not right to ask others to have access to being able to collab with them. You know? And then from a larger creative individual, I would get the idea that maybe it's just, you feel like, oh, well, obviously this person doesn't really want me to collab with me because I'm much bigger. And I don't want them to feel like, you know, they're pressured or anything like that. I mean, these are real things that can very obviously be going on. So, you know, there's a lot of things to consider. I just wish that I could do more of them. For me, the problem is that it's not that I'm lazy. I just don't have a lot of time. This was a bad super. I did not want that one. Shit. I meant to press down a second time. I didn't. What do we have here? We'll take the light stick. But you know, there's one thing that does drive me nuts about VTubers. Hiatuses. I hate hiatuses. See, I'm weird. One of the reasons why I like the YouTube platform, now, I don't know if Twitch does this, and if it does, then, well, I feel pretty stupid because I never realized I could do this. But when you watch streams on YouTube, and you have a subscription, and you are subscribed to said streams. The funny thing is that what happens is that the more you watch a stream, the more it's ranked. So you could, let's say you really like watching, you know, Amelia Watson from Halloween Myth, right? And let's also say that there's a handful of other streamers you watch on YouTube. Well, if Amelia is your most watched stream, she appears all the way on the top, like, of your subscription list, because she is your most watched stream. So this is where I'm kind of weird. So when I have my favorites amongst VTubers, when they're not on the top, like, 10 of my subscription list, I will deliberately go out of my way to watch their content to put them higher up on the list. Because I'm fucking weird. You know, and that's why I hate hiatuses. Like, for example, Shion, the Hololive EN JP member that we're currently playing with right now. I haven't watched one of her streams in weeks. You know, as it's like, Shion, where are you? Come back. And then, of course, there's the fact that she's JP, and I run into the problem of, well, you know, Veronica, she probably is just, you know, streaming when you're not, or when you're not up, and that hurts me. It hurts me so much when I can't watch the JP girls because of time zones. In this respect, time zones suck. Because you want to be able to actually watch the girls, and you can't. Because fucking Japan is in the future. You know, when it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon, it's their 6 in the morning. So it becomes really hard to maintain a schedule with them and be able to frequently watch their streams. So it turns into, for me, I have to wait until the Saturday or on the weekend to be able to have a chance. Aw, man, I wasted that special again. That sucked. Boop! Boop the snoot! Hi, Lux! I see you are being adorable as always. That's okay. I love you when you're adorable. Ow! Ah. Hopefully tomorrow's stream doesn't get screwed up like this. I'm playing a retro game from a golden oldie that I really, really enjoyed all the way back in the day. There are certain retro games that in all my lives have stuck with me over the years. One of them I streamed already. It was called Gunstar Heroes. The game is so fun, and I had an absolute blast streaming it a couple weeks ago. So the other game that, because it's actually two of them, or it's like there was a sequel anyway, was Vector Man. I just really loved this game as a little necro kid because it was fun. It was silly and it was entertaining. The bosses were cool, and the game was kind of a challenge. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat the game in the stream tomorrow, but I'm hoping that I'm able to come close, or because I don't know how the game works in terms of continues. All right, Dead Beast, you need to chill out. There's a little too many of you on the screen right now, and I can't deal with this. My special isn't healed up, and my freaking garlic is nowhere to be seen. Oh, food! No! Give me food! Ah! I am saved. We have health. We have life again. Oh! Somehow got out of that one. I don't know how. We need the horns. I need the damn horns passive. Why won't you give me that, RNG? What was that? Damn, we still can't. Oh, it's you. DMs are open. Oh, Lux. You're such a sweetie. And don't worry, I am very much aware. So, I keep a mental list of people that I want to collab with in the future. But the problem that I have is that I like to be fair, so it takes a lot for me to schedule anything that's collab related. And so I tend to end up having very little time to get things organized, and it takes me so long to work out the details with anyone that would or maybe are interested in maybe collabing with me. And I have a lot that I need to do and a lot that needs to be made before I can really confidently do something of that level. More! Give me more! Oh! Is she shooting these things faster now? My aim sucks. Oh man. Come on, stream! Hang in there! Ow! Oh man, we're really lagging now, aren't we? Kusogaki, huh? I just got that achievement, that's funny. Oh man. Wow. My stream is doing horrible. That sucks. And sadly, it doesn't really matter increasing the bitrate. I thought maybe having more bitrate would allow me to have more of a buffer. Nah, doesn't look like it. Man, this sucks. This is unwatchable. Yay, I killed Fubuki. Well, not that that's a I don't wish to kill Fubuki, but she got in my way. Woo! Oh, target's dropped on everything. Sure, I'll take it. It's funny, even at 15,000 bitrate, it does not fucking matter. What if I actually drop my stream to a lower... No, that doesn't change it, at least not for me. So that means it doesn't work for you! That's unfortunate. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Jack. That's very sweet of you. Stop, Momo! Welcome to the stream! Oh, Lux, you're very sweet. You'll become a big VTuber and everyone will want to collab with you. Well, that would be a dream. A dream come true. It really would be. Listen to Lux, she knows the future. Well, she certainly knows a lot. I think she's been streaming longer than me. I only debuted back in January. So... she probably knows a lot better than me. No, don't worry, Momo. It's actually not your Wi-Fi. It's just me. Sorry. Sadly, my stream is dying. It's a shame. Unfortunately, I can't really fix it. So I think I might end my stream after this run. We'll see how long we can go. Because I think we have to be able to go to... well, in order to win, we have to get to 30 minutes. So we'll see how far we can go with Xian. Considering that these runs last anywhere between 10 to 30 minutes, if I can't win or last long enough, can I press... is there a way to pause this game? Oh no, there's only one way to pause! And that's actually to, get some kind of, reward. Okay, where's a box? Somebody give me a box! I need to open something so I can get a pause. So I can try something. Okay, thank you. A level up, that works too. Alright. I'm gonna go back in my settings and try something. Well, again, I upped the bitrate, but that didn't seem to do anything, so I'm just gonna... I don't think it really matters. Because the issue is that it keeps on fluctuating all over the place. Okay. I don't know if that's actually improved anything. Doesn't look like it. Looks like, unfortunately, everything is still very, very laggy. I'm gonna try something else. I don't know if this is gonna help anything. Not that it should. Oh, I have to choose something. Oh, whoops. Why is my controller not working? No, that's just me being silly. Aha! I broke a hole in the army of the Rat Pack. These lovely little minions. You know, it's funny because it wasn't doing so bad. It was just, you know, buffering here and there. And that's not terrible. I mean, a little buffering doesn't really hurt anybody. But now it's just freaking unwatchable. Completely and utterly unwatchable. That sucks. Another failed stream. YouTube does this, I know, because you're on top of my list. Oh yeah, you're referring to like your most watched VTubers? Yeah, I like that personally. I think it's kind of fun. If you get that kind of customize your feed in a way where, you know, here's your favorite VTubers, and then you can kind of actually see, oh, actually, you've